Where exactly do I start from? From a winning position, we actually ended up drawing the match yesterday. I could not have even thought we were actually going to draw that match yesterday. I thought we were just going to put more pressure on Liverpool. You know, Liverpool went away yesterday to play Brentford, and it was really, really a tough match for them. But it actually ended up being a very easy match because, within 3 minutes, they were able to score 2 goals. That is in the dead hours of the match. So when you look at the way we played yesterday, then you begin to really understand why we have a serious problem in our. Of course, yes, we in the first half we were able to score first goal, and in the second half also we scored another goal. But our goals, the total number of goals we scored yesterday did not even matter anymore because we just lost everything. We lost it all away. Ateta could not even do the proper substitution. How can we have a coach, for example, and we are leading by 2 goals to 0? The other team scored just 1 goal, yet, and you see how the goal came in. Then you couldn't even make any substitution. You couldn't even do anything on the pitch. You just left everybody as is. I don't think any great manager would, from a winning position, from 2-0 in a match that you have to win, in a match that you know that is going to end up becoming very, very practical, that you know that is going to end up becoming one of the most determinant of the season. This was exactly the same way. In fact, that one we even lost. That we lost against Aston Villa and we lost the title as well. Now we are actually even helping Liverpool become a winner. We are helping Liverpool become the champions of England. We are helping Liverpool win the league. If this season should end and Ateta cannot or does not win any league or anything, I actually think he has to go. See, there are times that people do not grow beyond certain level. What do I mean by people do not grow beyond certain level? Ateta probably has reached a stage where he no longer can grow beyond that. He does not know what to do with Arsenal anymore. He might have become out of ideas. Every point in time that Liverpool drops a point or Liverpool have a problem winning or something like that we are actually supposed to capitalize, we fail to capitalize every now and then. And funny enough is that it is not as if we did not play well yesterday. We played absolutely very well. But still yet, Havertz failed to score goals. Havertz failed to move balls. Havertz failed to convert goals. Honestly, Havertz is not a good player. I was one of those people that really was really torn on Havertz. Like I was supporting Havertz. I was always there for Havertz. I did not even want anybody to say anything bad about it. But unfortunately, the guy cannot even. He's not even playing the way he's supposed to. Unfortunately. For how long are we going to keep trying? We are actually more than trying. Keep trying that what? Keep trying that is going to get better. We are not an academy, for goodness sakes, and we are not a training pitch. We should be looking at getting results. It is only as now that I see that we are so emotionally attached to players. We are so emotionally attached to players. We do not want to make them feel bad. And we pay them, for goodness sakes. Havertz is not a good player. How long are we going to keep managing this guy? He should go to Germany. He should go to maybe a lesser league that does not demand all the things Arsenal is demanding from him. Maybe he can excel. But here in England, you have to always be on top of your game. This season, the problem that happened this season is that we have failed to get a striker in. We have failed to replace Bukayo Saka on time. The transfer window is still open. Arsenal is still doing rubbish. Arsenal is still doing rubbish. The coach is out of ideas. Mikel Arteta is confused. From 2-0, they were able to equalize 2-2. And everybody wants everything to be fine. So a 4 gap on the league table now has finally turned out to be a 6 point gap on the league table, with Liverpool still having a match at hand. So we single-handedly make it very easy for Liverpool to just win the title. From the past 2 seasons, that was upper season and last season, did Man City make it easy for us to win the title like this? Every time we failed to win or we did not win the right way, Manchester City was going to make sure that they won. They kept on putting on the pressure. Even Liverpool can even fight. They can even just calmly lose. They can choose to lose any game they want. That's not, not because our manager has failed to date the attacking options. We can talk about bad luck. We can talk about a season where we have too many injuries. But we have injuries, we have all this, we have all that. This is the January transfer window. Who is this guy bringing in, for goodness sake? We have a lot of proven players already in the English Premier League. Semenyo is one of them. See the way he played yesterday. Against Newcastle. I mean, they absolutely destroyed Newcastle yesterday. We have all of these players. We have Mbueno. We are the scouts of football in the whole world. We scout for other things. We look at, okay, this player is good, is this. We even profile that player. Then another team just go ahead and bring in and pick that particular player. Add it to their own squad, make their squad become stronger. And we will just be like, we'll get another person in the summer. How do we run a club like this? If we had lost in a way yesterday, that maybe, for example, Liverpool scored for, maybe, for example, Aston Villa scored first, and or maybe Aston Villa was, maybe we were trailing by 2-0 and we equalized 2-2. That makes sense a little bit. But from 2-0 at a winning advantage, second half, and they started scoring by 60-something minutes. They scored the first goal in 68th minute or so. They scored the second one in 68 or 69 minutes. When we have already taken the game beyond the first 10 minutes of the second half, we were even controlling the pace. We were controlling everything. Then just a little lack of concentration, and our lead just went off. I think if we are being honest, if we have to win something, if we really, really want to win something, we have to be ruthless. And the only way we can be ruthless is that the fans need to actually start saying the truth. You want to pamper Havertz, you want to make Havertz feel good, you don't want Havertz to feel bad, but Havertz is not playing well. Havertz will see a one-on-one, Havertz will fail to score the one-on-one. This season, the whole everybody will score is not working. The whole you are going to share goals amongst all our players is not working. And even the style we are playing would not even allow it to work. Yesterday we had almost 10 corners, or how many corners? I can't even recollect the number of corners we have. We have so many corners, and all of our balls, from all of our white players up, is pull out into the box. So when we are playing like that, when we are doing pull out from all wings, who exactly are we expecting to score? Is it not Havertz? We are doing a pull out so that Havertz can nod and score. Havertz that has not even scored with his leg will nod and score. See, you can watch this video and think is maybe I'm hating on Harvard, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but it's not good enough. Do you want to support a team that is like a training academy or is like a therapy session where we have to be considerate because we don't want them to feel bad? We shouldn't talk. He's not good enough a player. This is a fact, for goodness sake. We all know that about him. It didn't matter last year because, okay, last year the style of play, the way we played last year was simply because we were lucky enough to have all our players fit. Bukayo Saka was scoring. Odegaard was also scoring. Thomas Partey even scored. Gabriel was scoring. Martinelli was scoring. We had a lot of players who were scoring and sharing goals amongst themselves. So it wouldn't matter if Harvard scored or not. But this season, Arteta has actually changed our pattern of play. And one of the reasons, one of the styles to play now is that we are not so dominant. We seem to take on the pressure and want to do a counter attack. So now we are very, very slow in transition. We win the ball. We can't really try to pass around. We are not that dominant force. We are not that team that always push forward. And even at that, it's not even bad because it has proven that actually we are still getting more SGs. We are still getting more attempts at goal. We are still getting shots off. We are still getting all of these things. But at the end of the day, our goal conversion rate is slow. In the English EPL now, Arsenal has the highest number of SG. But we are number 4 or number 5 in the number of teams that are able to convert all the number of their SGs. Teta should be waking up this morning now and be telling us those that are really, really coming in. We demand or we deserve some level of happiness. Liverpool is not even supposed to be in the conversation at all. Or if at all they are going to be in the conversation, it shouldn't be that will be making it easy for them to win the title. And yesterday it was a 4-point gap between us and Liverpool, whilst they still have a game at hand. But now we just threw away extra 2 points, extending it to 6 points because we just couldn't win. At the Emirate against Aston Villa, and our coach just couldn't do anything. Tactical changes from Unai Emery. I'm not saying Unai Emery is better than Arteta, but Arteta yesterday was lost. And in his press conference, he's saying that we should just look forward to playing in our Champions League against Dynamo Zagreb. Who does that, for goodness sake? Because I wouldn't be mad if the way the game went yesterday was okay. Aston Villa scored first, or Aston Villa scored, the first 2 goals. Then we equalized, and even we scored the 3rd goal. And Havertz was actually, in a position where he had to use his hand to hit the ball. Although personally, I actually think the ball did not hit his hand. I think the ball hit, his upper part of his chest, but his hand was there. He wasn't. He's slow. He's not. God, I don't think Havertz should actually be. Or if he has to be a footballer, he should play in a different type of a league. Maybe play in the Bundesliga where things are not so. Personally, I think we have not even replaced Xhaka. We have not replaced Aubameyang. And the ones we have in Nketiah and Emirate, all of them, we have sold them. We have failed to replace Bukayo Saka on time. Now Gabriel Jesus is on injury. And it's going to be gone for a very long time. Now, with these 2 players on injury list, and with the fact that we have a depleted, attack even before Saka's injury and everything, we have always known that we need replacement for the likes of Martinelli. Arteta is still not saying anything in this transfer window. Arsenal is still not active in this transfer window. Or let me just assume maybe they don't want to make it public. Maybe they are working on that ground because the Sesko's agent already said yesterday that, Sesko is not open to loan. That if Sesko is ever going to be leaving his club, it's going to be a proper transfer. So it's okay if you like Havertz. It's okay if you feel Havertz will get better. But I don't think Havertz will get better at Arsenal. And if Havertz has to get better, he should go and get better in another club and leave Arsenal. He should go and get better at other clubs and leave Arsenal. Arsenal is not a training pitch. Then yesterday, look at the level of substitutions we are bringing in. We brought in Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling yesterday was worse. Just came in. It was just. I don't even know how to. It was worse. Let me look at the matches let me look at the matches today and let me look at the ratings. So yesterday, the man of the match was Leandro Trossard, okay? And the rating of our players, I'm trying to look out for the rating. So expected goals yesterday was 1.33 for us now. We had a 66% ball possession, and big chances created, it's actually 2-2. Total shots, we had 10 shots, they had 8. Corner kicks, we had 10 corners and they had 1 corner. Passes completed, we have 483, they had 262. So free kicks, we had 18 and they have 10. So free kick, we don't even know how to convert free kick. We don't have a free kick taker. I don't know what Odegaard is doing, while Odegaard is not training on how to actually take these free kicks. I'm trying to see the players rating. Trying to see players rating. Our player rating yesterday, he had Leandro Trossard with 8.4. We had Kai Havertz with 7.4. We had Gabriel Martinelli with 7.2. Merino 7.6. Declan Rice with 7.5. Odegaard with 6.4. Lewis Kelly with 6.9. Gabriel with 7.4. Urian Timber with 6.7. And Thomas Partey 7.1. Then we had David Raya with 6.6. So that is the rating according to SofaScore. Then if you look at let me even look at that. So Raheem Sterling that came in, he says Raheem Sterling at 7.0. I actually don't believe that. So when you look at Aston Villa's rating, they actually had a poor rating. Many of their players are on 6.0. The only 2 people that are on 7 points is just Tillemans as well as Oli Watkins. So I've asked this question over and over again, and people have answered me. We have already or still on the transfer of Zubimendi because we are trying to replace Thomas Partey, or maybe we are trying to get an extra body in the midfield. We need to get extra bodies in attack. So I just really wanted to do a match rundown yesterday of what really happened. I was quite disappointed, but as always with Arsenal now, you no longer have to be angry and nothing has to surprise you anymore. I was not surprised yesterday, even though I predicted that we were actually going to win by 3-1. It was looking like it. We scored 2 goals. We scored 1 in the first half, we scored 1 in the second half. They equalized 2-1. They scored 1 back, 2-1 in the second half. I actually thought, okay, maybe we're just going to get one more, and then my prediction would have worked fine. But then, I mean, it didn't even work at all. I was only predicting to myself, but Arsenal was predicting something entirely different. So that is just it. Please kindly share your comment. Like, who actually do you think yesterday was the worst player on the field? I think Lewis Stelly played well. I think they actually all played. They didn't play badly, really, but we just couldn't convert. We couldn't score goals yesterday. We couldn't score goals, and now actually we need to do well. We need to do better. With the whole current situation, we need him right now. But if he's not delivering, for the fact that we need him, I will talk. I'll actually say this. I will talk because we can't keep managing players. We are not supposed to be isolating these players. That is one thing Man City does not have. If you are not good enough, you go. This is a business, for God's sake. There is no emotions attached. If you are not good enough, if he was playing for Man City, for example, and he has lost this number of goals, he's going to be going this summer. He would be going this summer, or he would no longer play if he does not have a place to go to. He will just keep sitting on the bench or probably play cup games. You cannot be serious with title challenge and you'll be using Havertz. You cannot be serious. You are not serious if you are using Havertz. So, guys, this is my post-match comment. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. I am really, really excited how the channel is growing. Please kindly help me get 1,000 subscribers. I really, really appreciate all your efforts. Thank you again. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe.